Harvard University is trending today as its president, Claudine Gay, appears to be staying put and will continue to lead the Ivy League school. This despite calls to fire her over intense backlash from last week's congressional hearing about anti-Semitism on campus.
At Harvard, does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Harvard's rules of bullying and harassment, yes or no?
It can be, depending on the context.
That was Claudine Gay's response last week when Republican Representative Elise Stefanik repeatedly asked her and fellow presidents of MIT and the University of Pennsylvania if calling for the genocide of Jewish people violated the school's code of conduct.
We embrace a commitment to free expression and give a wide berth to free expression, even of views that are objectionable.
The hearing increased public outcry over how U.S. colleges are handling campus protests since the October 7th Hamas terror attack on Israel and the subsequent war in Gaza that has claimed more than 18,000 Palestinian lives.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Gay issued a full apology in the student newspaper for her testimony, saying calls for violence against our Jewish community, threats to our Jewish students have no place at Harvard and will never go unchallenged. Over the weekend, 700 staff members rallied behind her, and now a statement from the school's board reaffirming support in Gay's leadership, saying, quote, "President Gay is the right leader to help our community heal and to address the very serious societal issues we are facing."
Well, I'm disappointed not just because of what the president testified last week, which was almost unconscionable, but also because of Harvard's reaction and response from the beginning of October 7th. But this is a much larger issue. Campuses all around the country are unsafe right now for Jewish students. And this is not the First Amendment. This is a code of conduct within the universities that requires the university to protect their students. And if they're unable to enforce their code of conduct, then they need to either get a new code of conduct or they need to get a new president. And so I hope there's a significant change at Harvard if Dr. Gay is going to stay.
As of today, over 70 members of the U.S. Congress have called for the firings of all three university presidents. And despite support of Gay from her faculty, strong criticism remains. Stefanik, whose questioning at the hearing last week led to the viral moments online, blasted her alma mater for supporting its president today.
There is a reason why the testimony at the Education and Workforce Committee garnered 1 billion views worldwide. And it's because those university presidents made history by putting the most morally bankrupt testimony into the congressional record, and the world saw it.
Gay, not the only one receiving backlash.
It is a context-dependent decision, Congresswoman.
It's a context-dependent decision. That's your testimony today. Calling for the genocide of Jews is depending upon the context.
While University of Pennsylvania President Liz McGill later walked back some of her comments in a video on X, it wasn't enough. Many questioned her leadership, and wealthy contributors withdrew millions in donations. McGill resigned over the weekend.